So there is the final whistle.
And there it is.
So at the end of that, it's Maidstone United 4, Farnborough 0.
Farnborough 0.
A very good, competent performance there from Maidstone. 2 goals in each half.
Yeah, I mean, just moments before the final whistle, the ball comes flying into the gantry and it just hits the laptop. I mean, it's completely broken, so I'm not sure if our last 5 minutes. Oh, sorry. We should really be filming a hot take, but I just can't get over what just happened there. Right. Well, shall we? Let's talk about the game and then the table and then maybe what the laptop is doing. But overall, a fantastic performance there.
Yeah, it was a fantastic performance, as I said there. 2 goals in each half, wasn't it? I mean, the goals were shared around. We had Aaron Blair, Solwan Joe Smith, Papadopoulos and Rush. So all your forward players have got on the score sheet today. 4th clean sheet on the road. Haven't conceded a goal in December. 11 goals for. You know, it's all very good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, flawless performance from everyone, I think. And got Stones fans cheering on the players at the moment. But yeah, I think all the goals were brilliant. For me, Blair was a bit of a standout. Kept working, got his goal, got the assist for Papadopoulos' goal as well.
Yeah,
definitely my man of the match. But no, I think every player did themselves proud there. Definitely a performance that you want to be kind of. I know we've got the Boxing Day fixture, but it's the last home game of the year and definitely a good one to send off the year for the Stones fans. I think the first half was kind of, the first 10 minutes were always going to be a bit scrappy. Both teams trying to get a foothold on the game, and it was a bit like airball at the start, where neither team really playing it on the ground much at all. But I think the Stones soon found their groove, and the first goal kind of set the tone really for the rest of the afternoon. Just whatever Farnborough were trying to do just wasn't coming off, and we mentioned it a couple of times on the commentary, but I think the Maidstone press was just so good. The first touch from a Farnborough player had to be perfect, otherwise they're in trouble, and we saw that throughout the game with Farnborough misplacing quite a few passes there, and indeed right at the start of the second half, which eventually led to our third goal of the afternoon. So yeah, a really, really good performance here today. 4-0, another clean sheet. A real bit of drama at the end. We'll get on to what's happened in our gantry, but Lenny Holden coming on for his league debut, not in goal, but up front.
Yeah, he was up front, playing the old traditional number 9 role, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the crowd were willing him on there to get a goal. He did that cross that came in, and he just couldn't get his head on it, and it directed it goalwards. And I don't think I've ever seen it as like 7 minutes when you're 4-0 up cheered as much as what the Genko did there. But it was just, obviously the flip side of that is that Temi Aweka went off which looked like quite an injury, didn't he? Yeah, we went down in the first half, played on, and then took quite a bit of treatment towards the end of that second half. Tried to play on for about 5 minutes, and then in the end he was sort of told that he'd have to go off, and that's what led to the introduction of Lenny Holden, because Maidstone made their 4 outfield subs that they had on the bench. So obviously we hope that Temi's going to be okay.
Yeah, it must have just been a concussion issue, I think, because he, as we said, he did try and play on, but he went down again holding his head, and as he was walking off as well, he was holding his head again. So I think he's probably just taken quite a nasty knock there, and hopefully he's okay. Whether we'll see him or not for the Boxing Day fixtures remains to be seen, obviously. But it obviously provided a bit of entertainment at the end. Not least the ball flying into the gantry, and well, taking out the laptop completely. I mean, I saved the laptop falling off of the desk, which probably would have done even more damage, but I don't think it's done much at all because the screen is just completely shattered. So that might be it for the laptop this season. We'll have to try
this
and
season? I think it's best in peace, the laptop.
Forever, yeah. Unless anyone knows a laptop doctor that's working overtime at Christmas, I think that might be it. But yeah, I mean,
Day 4-0, you can't get much better than that, can you, really?
yeah, and I think we've done well. I mean, our recent away games, they've all been, the ones where you have to track quite far, and we've done well to get results out of those. And, the next half of the season, I don't think there's really any more big away. I think Weymouth might be the furthest one off the top of my head that I can think of, but I think we've done well in our last away games to come out with the results we have. Obviously, our unbeaten run continues. We're in great form. I think what happens with the likes of Papadopoulos' loan in the new year will be quite important. But, I think we've shown that even with key players out, such as Benton leaving and Corn out injured, we have that squad depth now where George can kind of pick whoever he wants, and I think we'll still have a pretty good performance. So, yeah, I think things are looking good for the next half of the season.
I think they are indeed. I mean, we said it there at the top of the show, didn't we? What can Maidstone deliver to the Maidstone fans here today? And I think they've delivered. They've sent Maidstone fans home happy. We've certainly many more presents to come. Like you say, it's a good all-round performance, and what better way to send your fans home happy for Christmas as a 4-0 win against a team, let's not forget, were in the playoff places before the game started. So
exactly,
they were certainly no mugs. I think that's all that's left to say is, thank you very much for all your listeners for this year. It's been a great year. We've had your ears, we've had your eyes. Keep an eye on all the socials for the coming weeks and see what content we can put out. But yeah, Merry Christmas to all the Stones fans and their families.
Merry Christmas indeed.
And we look forward to the new year and see what 2025 can bring.
Yeah, hopefully more success on the horizon, and I guess that's it. So
all we say is, come on, you Stones!